Travels by Broomstick comes to you from South Wales, the land of the dragon. Oh, and sheep. We got lots of sheep. Welcome to all you good people out there in podcast land. So, let's get the broomstick out the garage, and off we go. Welcome to another special Spooktober adventure, as today's ghostly tale takes us to the lovely little fishing village of Boscastle, on the north coast of Cornwall, in England, which is in the United Kingdom.
Overlooking Boscastle Harbour, tucked away into the hillside at the bottom of the valley, is the Wellington Hotel. This 16th century coaching inn continues to make their guests feel welcome today, with 14 ensuite bedrooms and 3 self-catering style apartment hotel rooms, along with an award-winning restaurant and a pub that serves a wide range of real ales, wines and various spirits.
The spirits, however, are not confined to the bar, as the staff of the Wellington Hotel and many guests have reported having a number of mysterious disturbances and spooky sightings. The Wellington Hotel has a rich history and was originally called the Boscastle Hotel. It was largely rebuilt and renamed after the death of the Duke of Wellington in 1852, and it became the Scots Wellington. The most modern part of the Wellington Hotel is the castle-like tower, which was added after 1881.
Many famous people have stayed at the hotel, but the most renowned figure to stay at the Wellington was English novelist and poet Thomas Hardy. It was here that he met his beloved wife Emma Gifford while he was restoring the nearby St. Juliet's Church. Thomas Hardy's book A Pair of Blue Eyes was inspired by his time spent at Boscastle. His most famous book, however, is the 1891 novel Tess of the D'Urbervilles. The river that runs through the woodlands behind the hotel is said to be haunted by Thomas Hardy's wife Emma. The legend says that she dropped her goblet into the river, it got swept away and her spirit returns to the water's edge in search of it.
Victor Tobutt and his wife bought the Wellington Hotel in 1986. Soon after, Victor looked up the stairs of his hotel and saw to his surprise a frock-coated figure moving up the staircase and across the landing. The figure wore a ruffled shirt, leather gaiters and a suede sleeveless tunic with a tricorn hat and his hair in a ponytail. Victor thought that he may have been the ghost of a coachman or stable lad. Victor went down to the bar area and he began to explain to the head barman what had happened, describing his ghostly encounter with the coachman. But the barman interrupted him and continued to describe the coachman in detail, exactly as Victor had seen him. The barman had been working at the Wellington Hotel for 20 years, and he told Victor that although he had not seen the phantom figure for himself, many people had seen him and told their tale to him on several occasions. Another staff member told Victor that they had seen the ghost of the coachman in room 23, walking around the bedroom.
On the landing at the top of the tower is a ghost of a young girl who is said to have lost her life when she threw herself off the tower after being crossed in love. The ghost girl appears at first to be completely normal, but often is seen emerging out of the solid stone wall of the hotel and disappearing through a door that was once a hotel window. That hotel window led out to the castellated tower section of the hotel. This ghost girl was seen on many different occasions by the hotel night porter. He was a 6-foot-tall, respected retired policeman and ex-Royal Navy man, and it completely shook him to his core when he saw her relive her fatal fall.
Rooms 9 and 10 at the back of the hotel are said to be the most haunted part of the Wellington. Many unexplained happenings have taken place there. Some staff members have felt strong presence in room 10, with people often encountering a scary spectre of a little old lady sitting silently on the bed. This old lady has been seen walking between rooms 9 and 10, often being mistaken for a living person.
One woman who was new to the hotel had stopped to ask the old lady for directions. The old lady told her where she needed to go before walking through the closed door of room number 9. This little old lady is short in stature with a black dress and black cloak. One staff member was scared out of her wits when she saw the little old lady walk through the door of room 9, which she knew at that time was vacant. She was supposed to be doing a room change, so she hurried down to reception to ask the woman on the reception desk, feeling quite embarrassed that she'd almost changed the room that somebody was staying in. But the hotel receptionist checked the hotel bookings register and confirmed that room 9 was indeed unoccupied. The staff member and the hotel receptionist plucked up the courage to return to room 9, realising the door was closed, meaning that the old lady had walked straight through the wooden door. After a quick check inside, they realised that the room was completely empty, confirming their suspicions that the staff member had seen the ghost of the old lady and not a hotel guest. On a frosty February in 1996, a visitor to the Wellington Hotel who was interested in ghosts and the paranormal said that the little old lady had communicated with him. He said that she was sat on the end of the bed in room 10 and told him that she was grateful that when the receptionist visited the room at 2:30, she didn't spend a long time in there. The old lady said that she liked her because she was so kind and considerate, saying that she didn't disturb her when she came to check the room. He said that the old lady was a friendly ghost who liked to help other guests and staff members when she could. The receptionist was shocked. She couldn't believe her ears, as 2:30 was the exact time when she would do her rounds to check the rooms while housekeeping. She then started to laugh, as she explained to the man that she thought that it was really funny that the ghost thought that she was being kind and considerate, when in fact the truth was she always kept her time to a minimum in room 9 and 10 because she was absolutely petrified of the ghost.
A dog-friendly hotel, the Wellington has many guests who stay with their furry friends. But one guest was totally terrified that his dog had been taken out of the room by a ghostly dog walker.
Some guests have complained to the management after being kept awake at night by moving furniture and loud banging. One couple complained that they had woken up at 3 a.m. to the sound of chairs being dragged around the dining room. The hotel manager, Victor Tobert, assured them that nobody was even awake at 3 a.m. and the village of Boscastle was like a ghost town at that time of night. This poltergeist activity would continue with lights flickering and items being moved around the room. There was even a report of a glass in the bar exploding into tiny pieces. With all these spooky sightings in the Wellington Hotel, it seems that some guests have loved staying there so much that they don't ever want to leave.
Well, that concludes our adventures in Boscastle at the Wellington Hotel. We hope you've had a magical time. Please remember to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. And be sure to listen out for our further adventures in Spooktober.